So the first one I'm going to go into is unexpected issues in a fix and flip.
Ooh.
So let's just chat about that.
Ooh.
What are some unexpected things you may have dealt with and or people should look out for or whatever maybe?
Unexpected things in a fix and flip. It's funny that you say that because it's this number that's up on my iPad is a property that we're acquiring, a 2-flat. And one of the unexpected things that we ran into was lead-based paint. So I mean, it's like timing, right? So yeah, you know what? You can't plan for everything, but you got to try and plan for most everything, right? Okay. Because you got to make sure you have a buffer in your numbers and in your spreadsheet for those unexpecteds, right? When I was doing the flip in the Midwest, one of the things that was unexpected was we sealed up the basement, got everything prepped, ready, drywalled, mudded, and as we was about to paint, it rained, and we noticed that the basement was leaking. So it was like everything that we put in one certain area, we had to rip it out and redo it. Did we plan that? Was it expected? No, it was absolutely unexpected. But because I buffered or padded my budget, it was like, okay, I knew something was going to happen. Didn't know it was going to be this, but we had the money set aside in order to do it.
And is there what are some a amount of money easily put or a percentage?
I would probably add another 5 to 8% contingency.
Okay.
All
right.
Just in case.
For sure, and if it works out perfect or better, or
you got that money, it's a profit.
And just that's one thing, right? Like that leads into buying right, right? Like unexpected. You may have heard Marcus and I talk about a property we had in Mesa, where this was back when the interest rates doubled overnight, whatever it was. Yep. We got stuck with the property longer than we thought. The air conditioner went out, right? Didn't think that was going to go out. It wasn't that old. So there was a lot of these. They had the septic things we had to fix. Yep. So there was a lot of unexpected repairs, and the timing. It sat on the market probably 6 months, 7 months longer than we initially forecasted. However, when you buy the property correctly, this is going to be the ultimate, buy right. You hear it all the time, buy right, buy right. This is what we mean. We bought deep enough where we were able to weather a storm. So even if your percentages were off or whatever it was, that ultimately saved our butt. I think we literally broke even.
Pretty much.
One more month we'd have been like, shoot. But buying right. So your numbers up front. Right, because you can, especially if you're newer to real estate, or maybe you haven't had a deal in a long time. Sometimes you get a little antsy. You got to keep the crews running or whatever it is. Don't ever go outside your numbers and buy wrong, because these deals I see floating around, ARV 400, asking price freaking
380,
380, even 3. There's just no margin there, right? But make offers on those, but buy right.
Yeah, and some of these seasoned investors, and Greg said it good the other night. He was like, put your pencils down. Sometimes you just got to put your pencil down and say, right now is not the season for me to buy. And it takes discipline in order to do that, right? Because you'll hear people say, well, I just bought this and I just bought that and we made money over here. Sometimes you have to put your pencil down, re-strategize, and then go back out there and start hunting again. But that's one of the things that's hard for that entrepreneur, is because we always got to be doing something, right? We always got to have some kind of project in the pipeline. But it's okay sometimes to sit on the side and evaluate what's going on in the market.
Yeah, for sure, man. So either just pause and evaluating, maybe switching markets is which is something we talked about.